This week in news surrounding Israel, Jewish population rises to 15.7 million worldwide. That's the headline. Stay tuned for all the details, friends. Well, shalom, everyone. Welcome once again to this week's newscast. I'm Robert Gottselig, your host. And Israel International News, they reported that on the eve of Rosh Hashanah, the worldwide Jewish population of the world reached 15.7 million. Of that 15.7 million, 7.2 million Jewish people live in Israel, followed by 6.3 million in the United States. France ranked third with 400,000 Jewish people living in that country, followed by Canada with just shy of 400,000 at 398,000 Jewish people. And of course, the remainder of the Jewish population still remains scattered throughout the world. But praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, friends. The Jewish population continues to grow, with Israel having the largest Jewish population in the world, which makes sense because it is the only Jewish state in the world. But friends, they only represent less than 1% of the entire world's population of 8 billion. That's right. Yes, only 0.2 of 1%. And though, friends, the Jewish people may be few in numbers, they have been a huge blessing to the world. In my hand here, I have a list of over 900 Nobel Prize winners from 1902 to 2022 in areas of literature, chemistry, medicine, physics, peace, and economics. And out of the 900 award recipients, over 200 of them are Jewish. Yes, friends, the Jewish people have made our lives better in many regards with many incredible innovations, including computer processors and cell phone technology, life-saving medical stints and vaccines, drip irrigation and growing technology, and the list goes on and on. And that is exactly what God promised Abraham some 4,000 years ago in Genesis 12, verses 1 to 3. Let me read that for you. God says, "Now the Lord said to Abram, get thee out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those," here's a promise of protection, "I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." And that very final part, the Apostle Paul tells us that is speaking of where all the families of the earth would be blessed. That is speaking of Israel's Messiah, who would ultimately come. And as evangelical Bible-believing Christians, of course, we believe that is Yeshua, Jesus. But God promised Abraham that his descendants would be a blessing to the world. Friends, let me ask you a question. Do you thank God for the Jewish people? Do you bless them when given the opportunity? Or friends, how about do you stand against anti-Semitism when you have the opportunity? Or are you amongst those that have a hate-on for the Jewish people? You know, some people will point out the George Soroses and the Yuval Noah Hararis of the world and say, look, they're Jewish, and then they paint the Jewish people all with the same brush, friends. But to do that is anti-Semitic, evil and wrong. George Soros and Yuval Noah Harari, yes, these are evil men. But to paint the Jewish people all like that, that'd be the same as taking Gentiles and then painting the whole entire world as being just like them. No, friends, to do so to the Jewish people is anti-Semitic, it's evil, and it's wrong. So instead, let's stand and support and love and pray for Israel and our Jewish friends around the world. And let's thank God for them. Because when you look at this tiny nation, Israel, that has come back from being scattered for 2,000 years into the land of Israel, friends, it is a modern day miracle. And God is at work within Israel and the Jewish people. And so, you know, Israel today, they're faced with a world that is against them. And if there was ever a time that the Jewish people needed friends today, it is now. Especially in Canada here, as we see the rise of anti-Semitism up some 26% in the last few years. Friends, if there's any time that the Jewish people need friends, it's right now. And so why not join all of us here at the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry and be a blessing to the Jewish people today? And with that, friends, and until next time, thank you for joining us on another episode of In News Surrounding Israel. Have a great rest of your day, morning, or evening, wherever you may be. God bless.